Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, I guess. I got back from my trip yesterday, and since I went ahead and had an energy drink for breakfast and nothing else, I had a pretty big crash. I wouldn't say I was tired, but I was really, really sick, and then I just felt kind of grumpy, so I kind of spent the day by myself and everything. I did not film a lot on my trip because I kept forgetting to bring the camera places, and then by the time I started bringing the camera places, the batteries died, or at least it says the batteries died. It glitches sometimes, and the batteries aren't actually dead. Sometimes it's just stupid for like a day. So I really didn't get to film much of anything. I did start off filming because, all right, so a lot of good and bad stuff at the same time happened. Um, I've had to switch hotel rooms several times through trips because the first hotel we were at, it was great, but apparently they raised the prices pretty high, so we left that hotel and they put me in a more old-fashioned hotel. Now, I personally liked that hotel. I liked the shower; it was nice and warm and cozy. The beds were comfortable. It was a very old hotel. It just reminded me of the hotels I used to stay at when I went to Ocean City when I was little. But um, they did find a cockroach in it, and it's one of those hotels that are so cheap that people go in there to have sexual activities go on. So I would last time I heard full on stuff going on. So they moved me and stuff to this really good hotel. Now I've stayed at this chain of hotels before for conventions, and I actually love them. So I went into the room. It was big and beautiful. It had a gigantic king size bed. I actually filmed the entirety of it too. Because the room was so cool. The TV was awesome. Like, the whole setup was awesome. There was a refrigerator, a microwave. The bathroom looked awesome. Like, it was just a really great hotel, and I was excited to stay there. Um, Went to bed. Woke up in such excruciating back pain that I couldn't move, and I just couldn't do anything but cry. So, there was no way I could stay in that bed another night, and I didn't sleep very well because of it. And it made me really sad. It turns out they're converting all of their beds to memory foam, and apparently me and memory foam don't work because if I'm anything like my mom, apparently she has swollen discs in her back, and that's probably what I have. I have to get like scans and stuff done. So I will probably not be able to stay at that hotel chain ever again, which makes me really sad. So we went back to the older hotel because I liked it. Um, so yeah, and I stayed there a couple nights and it was cozy. I enjoyed the shower. Took like a 2 hour long shower the one day whenever I'd gotten my hair cut because it felt so good. Alright, so I walk out of the shower and freeze because, alright, the blinds don't really close because the blinds are really old. I see this human like imprint on my window, like fingerprints and all, like pressed like this. And I was like terrified because I was like, oh my god, Slenderman, not thinking logically. Um, but there wasn't a person there. It was like a person had like either tried to peek into the room because it was all steamed up from the shower, or somebody had been peeking in for like a different reason, like trying to look for somebody or something. But that like really freaked me out. Like I said, there wasn't an actual facts person, but the outline was person shaped and there were fingerprints, and it was really disturbing. So yeah, slept in that bed, had a great night's sleep. Oh, he's been very, very needy and clingy since I got back. He really missed me. So, um, oh yeah, as you guys can see, my hair is now blonde. Um, I used the Dawn until it was white, but my roots were staying dark pink and nothing was changing, so we had to bleach my roots regardless. So, yeah, it's blonde again. Okay, so anyways, um, that little section I told you will have relevance in a different video. I'm not gonna be doing the same video about this because that entire subject is like when I want to tell in detail. I do have an unlisted video talking about it, like briefly, but I'm going to do a detailed video about it because I'm hoping that what I say can at least help someone. Basically, I broke all the rules that you should never break when staying alone, and somebody did enter my room, and I was very lucky to not be hurt or raped or anything else. Very, very lucky. But after that, I did leave that hotel, and I had to end up staying on their couch for the rest of the trip. If you don't know why I went on the trip, I go to visit Sora, which is my 2-year-old son. So I go to Florida to visit him every couple of months. So the trip just basically consisted of hanging out with Sora a lot. He's such a bright, happy guy. And playing WoW with Steven. I hit level 90 on my Paladin, so we went to the Timeless Isles and just did a lot of stuff. Timeless Isles are so fun that they're so addictive. You can get stuck in an endless loop of trying to just go around fighting bosses. But yeah, I did that. I also had pre-recorded videos that I was supposed to put up, but their internet is really hard for downloading things or uploading things, so even though I had pre-recorded stuff to put up, I couldn't put any of it up. So there is a Homestuck episode that is going up. It will probably go up today or tomorrow, because I'm probably going to make like 4 or 5 videos, and I don't want to flood you guys all at once. So, yeah. All in all, the trip was good. There were some negative things here and there, but it was a good trip. Sora, when I was counting with him in the tub, can actually count up to 8. I don't know if he knows that he can count up to 8, but I was counting his toes, and he counted back 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then eventually he made it to 7 and 8, and I was just like completely shocked. I also showed him Frozen and showed him Let It Go, and ever since then he's had me replay Let It Go over and over again on my computer. Like the last count was up to like 8 times before we were able to get him to go somewhere else. And he actually tries to sing it, so that's kind of cute. The energy drink I love, I don't know if I've ever like told you guys, is called Bing. It's the cherry type energy drink, but it's really hard to find. Like every time that I find it in stores, they take it out shortly after. Well, when we went to go get pizza, we went to the grocery store to get some drinks, and there it was on a 4-pack on the shelf, and I was super excited. So I got to have Bing for like a couple days straight, and that was the energy drink that I had for breakfast yesterday. So it's really good, but you really shouldn't have an energy drink for breakfast. Yeah. But this vlog is like 8 minutes long, and I don't think I've said very much, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. But yes, I am back from my trip, and I'm gonna try to record more. There's gonna be a top 5 every week, and there's gonna be a Homestuck video either every week or every 2 weeks, just depending on how busy I am, because I'm getting ready to start a job here soon, so I might not have as much time to make videos. But yeah, I still love making them regardless, even if nobody watches them. I love making them. So, alright, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.